What's good, everybody? Coming to you real quick, just briefly to say that in community, I would like you guys to begin sending me the topics that you wanted to discuss. I'm not going to be doing nothing insanely different or anything above and beyond tonight. I just wanted to put out there, today's been a decently long day, and I wanted to see who was interested and who would be able to go over different topics that they would like to see done. I have certain people reaching out to me. I also have some topics that I'm interested in discussing in the near future. I wanted to just talk to everyone and see what was on the menu for most people and see what they were willing to conversate about. I myself have certain things I would like to discuss, and I was thinking that we could figure out different things to discuss as we go through different things. Part of what my reasoning is that I've done this so late is I had business and other family related things I had to attend to, but that does not change the ideological situation of what I want to bring to light with the situation, because there's not everything that I'm able to talk about as I did. And I just wanted to put out there that certain things were of importance. I want to let Chris A and Queen Prodigy know my Skype, it actually logged me out. So I'm going to be creating a new Skype. I don't know what the issue is. I don't have a clue why it's doing that. Somehow it logged me out automatically. So I got to figure it out. It was good chatting with different people as we went forward. I cannot wait to actually get into something that we can all be gloriously happy talking about. The number I had used was no longer in service, dealing with the situations I had set up. So, you know, I don't know. And the password's rejected me. As we're speaking, I'm trying to log in and I don't know what the problem is. I cannot picture what the issue would be. But I was told to speak on why Diamonds Live took down Genesis' interview. I'm going to try and be as respectful as possible. But one thing I wanted to note dealing with it is that I need you guys to understand that the same way I asked for proof, I'm pretty sure other socialites that have taken people's word without any type of requisition to call them out is wondering why a person won't stand up and speak about it and won't come out publicly and even address the ideological situation of the fact that they didn't speak or show proof how they should have. These are all things that we need to get right. I have a new code coming through. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by, and respect to everybody. And yeah, Chris, I did see the Kodak thing. I wanted to say, but Kodak came out and he did give a statement about not meaning it that way. And I listened to him say it. And I mean, it's up in the air for me personally. I really can't say that he was aiming for something without a shot of a doubt. But I can say that I believe that he may have been a bit confused dealing with the situation and how he was saying it. Again, you got to remember, these guys are all traveling, partying, doing things, just talking. What I want to know is who was recording them that way and why wasn't someone recording the same way when things were happening to X. It really makes me believe that there's some type of narrative being pushed It could be divine fate. And I agree, it was stupid of him to speak that way, and he just needs to look around him and he needs to see what's going on. He needs to start looking and keeping his eyes open, because someone around him's recording him and looking for him to fall. That's what it looks like. And he's falling into the trap because he's speaking however he feels like speaking and not thinking of the fact that he should speak more carefully. I think that was dumb and different things. I want you guys to introduce some topics so that we can discuss what's going on in an open and free way. I'm gonna have a spot in community for you to do it. Again, our goal is 5,000 subscribers so that I'm able to do more and get more people on my lives. I'm actually looking to try and get some celebrity figures on my lives. So all your support now will be very helpful as I'm going forward. It was a long day today, so I didn't get to get things done as I wanted to. I didn't do it, but also I still have life figures and things to take care of. I mean, it's a lot going on as far as this case goes. So I want people to let me know what they want me to talk about, and that is going to tailor to what I do speak about. Because there's situations and stuff on the backside where these things will go viral later, and then hopefully I'll be able to talk about them with you. They're pretty powerful topics, pretty powerful things, and I just want you to remember I spoke on things a certain way before these things were delivered, and think intricately that, you know, so you see we weren't far off base by asking, making certain statements. And that's what the importance is around. I'm not going to sit here and talk about things before they're proven to the public, because once you see people rushing them to the forefront and stuff, just remember who already knew and who asked the questions that were relevant before they happened. That's the only thing I ask, so that when people are like, oh, no, I did it first, you know who was really doing it. There's going to be many people that talk about they're doing this and that, but remember who was actually handling business before it was even thought of to handle business. That's key. That's part of what I like to do. That's part of where this channel is going to go. That's part of what I'm building the foundation to accomplish. You know, everybody has a certain way how they handle things, but I want you to know that I'm purposefully doing things. And YouTube's playing. And YouTube's playing once again. So, I mean, YouTube rock with the mission, rock with the movement. Again, I don't think they like me going live. They let me just do uploads. So I'm going to do more uploads as I can. This one I'm not making long. And, you know, I'm trying to just answer as much as I can. It gets deep, guys. It's deep. Even with the Nipsey Hussle thing, it's deep. When I mentioned, guys, I don't know if you realize this. Support the channel. Anybody who truly support the channel as much as you can. Donating things. Let me break it down to you. Anytime you see me type Nipsey Hussle, demonetized automatically. Now, I don't know if these other guys are getting monetized off of mention. Anytime I mention Nipsey Hussle inside the comment, since my first video. Now, my first video went through smooth. The next time I mentioned his name, guys, they demonetized me off the rip. One time, the one video that I had recently, the live, was glitching in and out. The shampoo one, glitching in and out. Like, it's funny acting when I mention Nipsey Hussle. So I don't know if they don't want me to go into it. I don't know if they're like, nah, we don't want you to speak. I don't know if they're trying to communicate something, but there's something going on. That's all I can say. There's something going on. The only other time I've had this happen is when I mention names like, for example, Soldier Dro or somebody dealing with the case. When I started doing that, it's when it started acting funny. Whenever I do that, it acts crazy. Like, it's like, what? It's like I'm sitting here with my hands on my head. Like, are you serious? And I'm just getting demonetized off the rip. But yet you got these guys with 100,000 views, no demonetization, no nothing, is just running. I don't know whether it's because they're not monetizing. I can't say. But every time I mention Nipsey Hussle, It's like a no-go. It's like, nope, nope, he's not doing it. He can't do it. He can't mention Nipsey. This guy cannot mention Nipsey Hussle's name, cannot talk about it. And that's what makes me think I'm hitting the right angle. Like what I'm talking about. And I'm adding emphasis to the fact he was going to meet with law enforcement to stop the violence. Period. We could talk about a conspiracy. We could talk about that. He was going to, like Chris A said, he was going to meet with law enforcement to talk about stopping the violence. How many rappers do you know have ever done that? Name a few. Very few, if at all, any. So I get it. They listen over here, views get blocked, stuff get held back because someone's actually talking about something worthwhile. I got it. But here's my thing. If you're going to let these trash bloggers get up and say whatever, and I mean say whatever, do clickbait off of certain things, how can I not sit here when I'm doing something really content related? Like, I mean, you demonetizing me off the rip when I'm talking about relevant things like anyone else. But it's because I don't talk about it how they talk about it. Now, here's what I'm going to say. The reason I say support, donate, support it however you can in this way, run the subscriber drives, repost, is because when I start getting into this X thing and they start realizing a lot of what I was saying was right, they're really going to start playing games. I already see it. They're like, oh my goodness. We tried to demean his character. We tried to prove him a terrible person, but now he's coming out to make sense. We can't have this. It's going to be that simple. And I get that. But let me propose this to the powers that be. And they're always watching me, always. Even if it's an upload, you're always watching. If I'm allowed to be in that position, to get demeaned and looked at that negative way, why do you let people clickbait on things that are serious? Okay, I mean serious, but get massive views on it? Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me, except if I take one other route that I don't even want to address. Unless I take another route that I don't want to even put out there or think the capacity of, you're going to do this. Stop. Let me be real. Perfect titles, perfect tagging. I have it down packed to a science. Yeah, I see people who are talking and making crap, getting their videos pushed. And I've been watching YouTube for years, and I saw what happened this way somewhat. But come on. It gets to a point where due needs to be given. The same way I give YouTube their respect. What did I say? And it's funny because you push videos of people who slander you as a company. They're on your platform and they talk crazy about you. But when my stuff comes up, it's like, oh no, he's, your insignia is it's on the fitted. I don't even know where I have it right. It's on the fitted. Look, it's on the fitted. Really? Because I respect the platform I'm giving. But if you're going to tell me you don't respect the platform, whatever. Just like you force conspiracy theorists or whatever to go to another platform and create websites where they get their respects, if that's what I have to do, I'll do it. But what I'm saying is stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. If I have to go to another platform, but look, I'm going to still take my losses on your platform. I'm just going to upload it somewhere else to get some more respect. But I'm still going to take my losses on your platform. I'm just telling you, you could have had someone who was sincerely pushing on your platform, showing you the respect, giving it up, giving the respect up. You are handing tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars to people that don't even respect your platform. Matter of fact, they take a crap on you and your company. What type of company analytics do you work where that's satisfying? Because here's what's going to happen. Let me tell you. I'm going to still upload here and do those things, but I'm going to respect other platforms and not respect you as much as I've stepped out there to respect you. You have no one else respecting you. They ish on you and laugh about it on your platform, on a live. You don't mess with their live. Oh no, we can't mess with their live. If you want to treat everybody like Alex Jones, say it. Don't fake, say it. Let me know now. Because I will not use your marketing system where you advertise videos, except if I'm doing entrepreneurial things, but that's different. I won't use it for anything media-wise. Your monetization is one of the lowest compared to other platforms. Facebook is even monetized now. We're about to move there and make a killing. So that's the problem. You want to be number one, but you don't want to uplift people who are trying to make you number one. My viewership and everything, my topics, my stuff, I could carry the platform and the whole unit on my back. But that's not what you care about. I could put you on my back and carry you like a championship. But you don't want that. You want to big up all these guys who aren't talking about anything. People, yes, you see people commenting and saying things about me and what I talk about. But because they're too dumb to realize it's different angles to the same names, but it's a different perspective. And it's just one or two people, like every other week. So what are you getting to? Makes no sense to me. In my mind, all that's making me think to myself is that I'm right on so much that you're like, no. And if that's the case, I might as well go all out. I might as well talk about everything. Things I know you don't want me to talk about. I might as well do that. If you're not going to give me the respect for being politically correct with things I say, maybe you'll give the respect if I start going overboard like everyone else does, but they're doing it while taking a crap on you. You get the difference? Let me spell it out for you. Maybe if you can't respect the fact that there's someone actually being creative and doing things with creativity, I should just do everything to make sure I'm not even going to say it, because it gets to a point where you know what it is. You know what it is, man. You know what it is. Stop playing with me. Just cut the games. Cut the games. We're not going to do that anymore. And I'll go live elsewhere and stuff.